because it's lower. See, it's lower? It actually S-curved through the wash. We blasted through this rock here and made it straight and higher. Because, I'll just tell you the quick story. It's a good story, and July 29th, 1916, so 100 years ago. We're kind of just past the anniversary. The railroad was running. It was a heavy monsoonal day. If you can imagine, it rained so much. This is the lowest point of all the areas. All the water came rushing down into this spot, but there also was hail behind it. Big hail. We could get hail the size of golf balls or even baseballs. I know it was huge hail. Came down, and there's bridges on this, so a little abutment bridge. All the hail and water came down, the ice got stuck in between the abutments. It actually washed out some of the main support systems underneath. They had no way of telling, but they knew there was so much water in here, they better slow down and it better really get a better look. The engineer's name was Fred Terry, and the fireman's name was Fred Terry, and the engineer's name was Dutch Oswald. So the fireman was running through the train, through the vestibules to get up to Dutch Oswald to let him know he really better slow down and possibly stop. They needed to make sure and check out these areas. But as he was getting up to the front of the train actually hit the actual bridge and it fell down and stopped. Unfortunately, Mr. Fred Terry was stuck in the vestibule where you go through like this here. He was in the middle, and when the train went down, the engine went straight up. And the other part went down. He got stuck in the middle in the boiler. They had this shovel coal to actually heat the engines, right? He got stuck in it exploded on him. He got hurt really bad. But the engineer, Dutch Oswald, did stay with him, I promise. He stayed with him in the water because they had fallen down that bridge in the water. It was so cold, Dutch lost 3 toes in July in the middle of summer because the water was cold. They had to wait, though, 8.5 hours because it's 35 miles out and then they had to make their way back. It took a long time. All the passengers, everybody was safe except for that one fella. So we just want to thank him. We just passed through that area. I have a cool picture I'm going to show you, okay? It's a good story, though. We want to remember him, and it's very important to the history of this whole area. Those people that worked on that railroad, they worked really hard to create this, and they're risking their lives. There are so many stories throughout the canyon, and even just on the railway, about all of that. So it's really, I think, a neat story. So we appreciate you, Fred Terry. And I'll show you the picture, guys, because it is a really good picture. They could take pictures in 1916 still. Can you imagine that? Yeah, over 100 years ago. Can we tell another joke to kind of lighten it up? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, but it's a good story. So where do fish keep their money?
Fish bank.
Close.
Fish bowl.
On the riverbank. Riverbank. Oh, she's sad now. How do you catch a squirrel?
You be your nuts.
All you do is climb up a tree and act like a nut. They'll come get you. Listen, what do you call a mama cow that just had her baby? Decaffeinated. Oh, goodness. I got a locomotive one. What do you call a train that eats coffee? Choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Why is the railroad always angry? Because people are always crossing it. Okay, I'll say one more. What did the antelope say to the blade of grass? Nice gnaw on you. Gnaw on that grass. Okay, one more. We got Sarah back here. Hi, Sarah. How does a horse say no? Hey! Hey guys, Sarah, let's walk her. She'll show you her pictures from this morning, okay? And then I'll come by and show you the photo. That'll be perfect. As we come up into view out here on your right, there is a mountain.
Right now?
And we call this Sleeping Giant. I just want to make sure you see that out there to your